Track 22. Listening.
OK, so let's move on now to looking at last summer's Open Day. I think we all agreed that it was a great success and we made a good profit on the day, but we still need to talk about how to avoid some of the things that went wrong.
Well, we can't do anything about the weather, unfortunately.
No, I know, and it hadn't rained for weeks before that day. Oh well, why don't we think about setting up another covered area?
OK, let's look into that. I can do that. But I think the most important thing we need to sort out is the problem with the food. 2 people said they'd got food poisoning from the burger stall.
Well, that may or may not be true.
It doesn't matter. It's a risk we can't afford to take. We should be careful here.
I couldn't agree more. That's our priority. We ought to check all the caterers more carefully and see what their certification is and, of course, I don't think we should have that burger stall back.
I heard that they went out of business. We made a big mistake getting them in the first place.
I think you're right. Actually, I don't think we need to have a burger stall.
I'm not sure I'm with you on that. Burgers are really popular and everyone expects them at this kind of thing.
OK, so we need to find a new burger stall and also we need to check the whole list of caterers and their certificates. I'll do that. What else?
Well, by the end of the day, all the litter bins were overflowing and it looked terrible.
And I think that's connected to another point. We didn't really have enough volunteer helpers, did we? How about putting something out on Twitter to get more volunteers?
I like the sound of that. We got loads of coverage last year, so obviously it's a good way of getting a message out.
And we could consider other ways of getting more followers on Twitter. I can have a look into that.
Yes, that's a good idea. Let's talk more about that next time.
It's a shame we ran out of T-shirts. We'd better get more printed this time.
OK, or I could look at the prices first. They were quite a big cost, and I think it's better to sell out than to be left with unsold T-shirts.
Yes, I think you're right, actually. That's a good point.
Now, the other major thing was the children that got hurt.